We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry now. This is Williams. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain.
He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Check 15, check 15. Slip. He's mine.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Kaepernick now to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Just enough to get the 1st down there with a 1-yard pickup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
On the carry.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Here we go. Mike 54.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Tannehill throwing complete to Davis. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Again, Tannehill. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Carried by number 33.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
By Jayon Brown. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Kaepernick to throw on second down. Man open left side. It's Williams. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
On the jet sweep, here's Westbrook. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
7-yard line.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
On 2nd down, Birch. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
Now Kaepernick. That is caught at the 7. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jaguars 7, Titans nothing.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 11-yard line.
In your face.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Going to throw right side here, complete. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. The open man is Westbrook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
And goal.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Colin Kaepernick with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Is good. Makes the score Jaguars 14, Titans nothing.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Check 52.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Turnover on downs.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And 2 at the 10-yard line.
Williams. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Yeah, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Lambeau to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Here's Humphries. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Intercepted. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the Titans' 22-yard line.
To throw is Kaepernick. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And they'll get this down to the 10. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
31's the mic. Cut. Check 3. Tight right.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
And the Titans first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You got nothing. 31's the mic. Hip. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
To the air again, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Josh Jones. There he goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but if the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Here's Humphries. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 2 catches in the 1st half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
1st down.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
A.J. Brown.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Tannehill throwing complete there to Humphries. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Tannehill throwing again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Jared Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he is out of bounds up around the 14-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the interception, here's Tannehill. They will find Davis. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown.
Corey Davis.
Corey Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. To throw, Kaepernick. Looking left side, that's complete to Oliver. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
First and 10.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. A good position to be in here. Second and inches.
In second,
Williams. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
first and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Kaepernick. Flush to his right. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Colin Kaepernick, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Jaguars 42, Titans 6. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Here's Humphries. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Adam Humphries on the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
12 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 12. And
on first down, Tannehill. And now here is another interception. Picked by Jared Wilson. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill position.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here's Humphries. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for Corey Davis.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Yards to go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
31's the mic. He don't know no better.
They snap it to Tannehill. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 42. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together. Hey, 91.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook there to make the grab. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Titans
Extra point
6.
tacked on by Lambeau. And that will extend this big lead.
Josh Lambeau to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A pass there, complete to Westbrook. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
At the Titans' 5-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Kaepernick now to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
At the 13-yard line.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. This one caught by Davis. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Tannehill throwing complete to Davis. That catch good for only a couple.
To Corey Davis.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Eluding the pressure right. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Titans on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hurry. Watch the screen.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. His pass caught at the 4. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Kaepernick looking to throw. Flush to his right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Josh Lambo to kick off 4.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
He'll get this one complete to Davis. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
18 on the play. And the Titans first down.
Tannehill on first down. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now he's forced out right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points.
Makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Jacksonville, They remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. Playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Von Miller drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
In punt formation for the Browns.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Now here's Ross. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
Chargers first down.
Jackson on first down. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor there to make the grab. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Browns nothing. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.